Right, hello, I'm Dr. Chaos, welcome back to Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. Last time we secured the Belar 4 subsector, and now we're going to be taking on Gulliman. Yeah. We will be getting these fleets out to repair, and you're going to be moving up into Belar 4 after because of... not Clone World, Drukari Onslaught at Belar Major. So, Ooh. One thing to keep in mind, I want to keep in mind in the series. So, you know what, let's just remember the battle, I can talk about stuff later. Yeah.
I have the Imperial communications compromised for your pleasure, Great One.
Good, Tsar. Let me hear.
Necron vessels inbound. We are moving to support. Defend the station at all costs. The Lord Primarch has promised aid, but there is no guarantee when he will arrive.
Primarch, Tsar.
Their leader, Great One. Like them, but taller, I understand. Not to be underestimated.
Inevitable. Mode of units fully engaged. Energy to weapons array. Energy to recoalescence. All power to motor units. Inferior vessel sighted. Yes, my liege.
Detecting new communication signals. Primitive, even by human standards.
I would hear it.
Never thought I'd serve as herald to an ultramarine. But these are strange times. Be of cheer, sons of Ultramar, for Engir Doom has come. My doom-laden fist shall have to serve until the Lord Primarch arrives.
This Lord Primarch. As you command. Missionized molten power. On the march. Relocating.
Right.
Impossible. Comply.
So obviously I want to be doing Dawn of War 4.
Motor units fully engaged. liege.
However, that's not until September 17th.
Initializing motive power.
Which, well, is a little while away. At time of recording.
Motive units. I serve your glory. Reassembling coherence. Impossible. Cannot comply. As you command. Internal damage registered.
Communications indicate that the Lord Primarch has finally arrived.
Hail, warriors of the Imperium! Stand firm in adversity, for Robute Gilliman stands with you this day. Steel yourselves for battle, and we shall drive the invaders from this world.
The Iron Hands will never yield. Their flesh is weak.
Now, this one has promise. Perhaps we should leave him last.
Great one.
A passing fancies are. Let them perish in all most appropriate. So long as they perish. Enemy vessels suffered critical damage. Inevitable. What is your command? Motive units fully engaged. Impossible. Cannot comply. I am the Dynasty's spear. Ready to serve. Yes, my liege. Energy to recall essence. Reassembling coherence. All power to motive units. Cannot comply. All successful. Frayed ones are feasting. Caltech swarms reach the enemy vessel.
Alright.
Boarding successful. Frayed ones are feasting. Internal damage registered. There will be no escape. Caltech swarms have reached the enemy vessel. Boarding successful. Frayed ones are feasting. I am the Dynasty's spear. Internal damage registered. Ready to serve. Impossible. Cannot comply.
But yeah, so I have
Caltech swarms have breached the enemy vessel.
pre-ordered it because I'm going to be playing it anyway, and I decided, hey, I'll just get the complete
Internal damage registered.
version, so I have don't have to come back and manually buy it well, and then again I will also be able to play it a little bit earlier on the 14th, so hopefully I'll have time and be able to play it there.
And the rest of the Imperium's fleet.
In retreat, Great One. Their will is broken.
As it should be.
As all shall be, Great One.
So, currently in mid to late June, the Imperium campaign is going to be going until the end of June. Then I'll obviously be putting this out after. So this is like a month of content. So it'll then be mid to late July. Then I could probably fit another one of these campaigns in if I really wanted to try and do it.
And the humans, such potential for many things. Though they cannot be said to be truly ornamental, I have gathered one or two rarities from amongst their ranks. For posterity, you understand.
Gulliman's defeat has crippled the Imperium's ability to make war in this region. I estimate it will be many decades before they can re-establish a formidable presence.
Excellent. They will no longer interfere with our plans. By the time the Imperium is ready to reclaim this region, it will be fortified beyond their ability to retake it.
Yep, no more Imperium. We are going to be bringing these ships back for repairs in Resnor. Before bringing... These guys are probably going to head back to the Sentinel Worlds. Before we go against the Eldar. Like you guys, a couple of turns in here. And you guys need 2 turns. Yeah. Just gonna skip the animation, because honestly at this point it just... there's nothing gonna appear. Or it's like a small chance, and let's face it, at that point I can just go, bye. I did move... yes, I did move you into position. Prepare for your guys' transfer into what will... like, so we have 2 fleets ready for Eidolon. One turn until Amaka is gonna start heading towards the Eldar. It'll take 2 turns to get there, 1 turn... like 2 turns to get there, but it's just out of range. Oh, they're invading Belial Fort. I'll move these guys out in case it's like gives me a turn between this system and the next. But in this case, if it doesn't, it'll literally be whoops. I mean, you guys still need healing, right? Yeah, another... You guys can take another turn for healing. So... we'll be delaying a turn anyway. Well, my mind's apparently all over the place. Deal with... Right, deal with the Eldar threat. Put the Eldar down once and for all. Let's get rid of the escorts from the initial battle order.
There can be no forgiveness for what you attempt today, soulless one. Not even should 100 millennia fall away into the past.
Esteemed foe, I regret that your forgiveness matters nothing to me. My dynasty's survival supersedes your own.
Then we shall fall upon you without mercy. Our gathered wrath shall scour you from the heavens.
You are
Your
Eldar.
wrath matters to me even less than your forgiveness. Tsar, is Cleorex fleet prepared?
So he reports. The Transcendent Catan's shackles are being removed as we speak. The explosion should be memorable.
Great One, we stand ready for your decree. Commence your assault. Have your Night Shrouds employ Death Sphere against the Craft World's Infinity Cannons.
As you will it, Great One. And the Catan.
Hold the Catan and your command vessel in reserve until the defenses are overwhelmed. We shall not squander its power through hasty action.
As you will it, Great One.
Eldari vessels are moving to engagement range.
Calm yourself, Tsar. One does not undertake the destruction of a people without bloodshed.
Reassembling coherence. Motive units fully engaged. As you command.
Save us the trouble of hunting them down.
Motive units fully engaged. Relocating. Orbital platform silence.
Oh, they destroyed it.
As you will it, Great One.
target, Great One. We require time to disable the remaining safety constraints.
You shall have it.
The time. Tsar, you are certain the Catan has sufficient power.
It's a Satan, buddy.
Already decays. The power builds every moment. If I wished, I could end the stars.
The Catan's work. The end comes. One fragment of a betrayer finds absolution in oblivion and delivers us to victory. Most excellent.
You've achieved much today, Amakan.
So ends craft world Ostara, sunk by the arrogance of its creators. No more distractions. Bring our vessels to readiness, and focus all efforts on completing the Dark Throne's reawakening.
As you command, Great One. With the Eldari tamed, I can begin preparations to translocate the Dark Throne through the Wetway.
It is not too vast to be transported thus.
Ordinarily, Excellence, but with unfettered access to the Cadian system, I can deploy a device to enlarge the passageway.
Oh no! We'll destroy the webway.
Without consequence. The method will wreak catastrophe upon the webway spur.
An acceptable price for alacrity.
I concur, Great One.
Ooh.
Great One, the Dark Throne brims with power. It will soon be ready, but there is a complication.
What are your bad tidings, Tsar?
There are troublesome influences at work in the webway. Agents of the formless horror, the Thousand Suns, are working to end our control of its passageways.
Then we must give these meddlers other challenges of greater concern.
Indeed, Great One. I suggest a direct assault on their homeworld, Sortiarius. That is sure to be distracting.
Right, so Dormant Gate of Sakara is currently empty, excellent. Let's take out, we can also take out Bedroom Guard. Prepare the jump.
The Eidolon sector lies at the heart of the Eye of Terror, at the point where reality bleeds away into the formless tides of the Immaterium. Stronghold of the Despoiler, headwater of every Black Crusade, there is no mortal law here that is not imposed by cruelty, and no physical law beyond the whim of the Dark Gods. The Plague Planet, home of Mortarion and his Death Guard traitor legion. This is a world of 10,000 contagions, where skies weep with pus and seas teem with disease. Sortiaris is the current homeworld of the Thousand Suns traitor legion. Ringed by the screaming souls of the betrayed dead and blasted by the tides of the warp. It is a planet no sane man would tread without cause, or at least without a numberless army at his back. Oliensis, throne of decadence, and bane of many a righteous soul. The world is a living perversion, a deathless monument to the pursuit of pleasure above all else. Though the world's origins are argued over by the Adepts of Terror, it is known that at least one Space Marine chapter met its demise on the Oliensis surface. Reports suggest that those who fall to Oliensis' embrace are reborn as blasphemous mirrors of their prior selves, shackled to the will of Slaanesh. Drakasi, Khorne's slaughter pit. Only the strongest survive the crucible of its arenas, and then only until the favor of the gods turns against them once more. Eidolon itself was once an Eldari world, but now lies shackled by the madness of chaos, with an empire dedicated to each of the chaos powers, constantly vying with the others for dominance. It is said that there are more ways to die on Eidolon than anywhere else. Though as no one ever returns, this can be considered little more than rumor.
So yeah, I am gonna be so. Obviously, I'm gonna do this. Then I could try and push out another series in time, like within the month and a half. Well, yeah, month and a half. I could do one of the other Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 campaigns. But that's like a could, not a I will. Like, it's not guaranteed. Anyway, let's take Medrungard. Okay.
On the march. Mode units fully engaged.
You have seized a strategic area. strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
Initialize voting. How can I serve? Ready to serve. Energy to recoalescence. Critical. Mode units fully engaged. Reassembling coherence.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Adopting defensive protocols. What is your command?
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas. The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
Energy to recoalescence.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points. You have seized a strategic area. You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Inferior vessel sighted.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas. You have seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Right.
Inferior vessel sighted. Reassembling coherence. I have reduced to scale.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
All power flow to units.
Ah, cool. The loss of a ship wasn't great, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll take this fleet composition.
Yes, my liege. Modes of units fully engaged. Relocating. Initializing motive power. All power to motive units. Inferior vessels sighted. Inferior vessels sighted.
Right.
Inferior vessels sighted. On the mark. Inferior vessels sighted. Energy to recoalescence. Reassembling coherence. Ready to serve. What is your command? As phase disengagement successful. Energy to recoalescence. Relocate. Inferior vessels sighted. Internal damage registered. Reassembling coherence. Boarding successful. Flayed ones are feasting.
Right.
Reach the enemy vessel. Energy to recoalescence. I serve your glory. Engaging weaponry. What is your command? Reassembling coherence.
Well, that's another system under our control. What do we get for here? Critical... Chaos critical assault chance. Okay. I expect them to do some things in Eidolon. I could... Yeah, I'm gonna delay this assault and maybe do it a few more times in order to, more or less for... Like, it'll make things a little easier if I can control when they actually attack out. Yep. These guys will be ready to join the fight next turn. And we can take Anathrax next time. Anyway, hope you've been enjoyed. This is going to be I think this is going to end up being a little easier than the Imperial campaign, and I think overall it'll be less episodes. Oh yeah, and also as to how long things take, it also takes into account whether I decide to... Like, I could just move this to weekdays only, but yeah, I might keep it as including weekends. But yeah, do Anathrax. Hopefully we might be able to also get Polyensis as well. But I don't think we have any ways to get... I suppose Dormant Anchorage here. That might be the only way to get more people in the system though. Oh, and also here. Yeah. Anyway, bye for now. See you next time.